kind of feel that. How about a little Justin Herbert talk? And I need to make one more Tyrod Taylor being stabbed by his own medical staff joke. If
that just goes back to show how terrible that fucking organization is.
I mean, that's as brutal a thing as I've ever heard. Being stabbed
I think this
in the
just
lung
justifies
by your own...
Eli Manning, right?
Yeah.
It just justifies Eli Manning.
I mean, it's being stabbed in the lung by your own doctor to take you out. But with that being said, Justin Herbert, he looks awfully good to start the career. You know, a couple rookie mistakes here and there that teams made him pay for, but man, the kid can chuck it. He seems like a gamer. He keeps his team in the game all the way to the end. So that's why I said, on paper, you'd say, sure, Saints by a touchdown, but this one's scary at 8 points. With that being said, I do like the Saints to win this one at home. I think that they might overmatch young Mr. Herbert here and give me the Saints 30-21. So they're barely going to cover.
Yeah, I looked at this game as well. I kind of want to pick the Chargers. I like Herbert a lot. I like their defense. You already know how I feel about Drew Brees, Rooter. But I just think that it's kind of hard to pick against the Saints in this one here. Like, Herbert's a rookie quarterback, and as good as he's looked, he's still a rookie. And we kind of hit or miss with rookies at this point in the season. I think that the Saints defense is pretty good, and they can dial up some blitzes and kind of get them confused and can get them messed up there. But I'm gonna roll with the Saints. I'm gonna trust Drew Brees for at least one game. And yeah, I like a score. Give me 30. Give me 33, and I'll give the Chargers. I'll give them 18. Excuse me. All right, and then last game on the slate here, Tuesday night special, guys. Has there ever been a Tuesday game before? I don't think I've ever seen a game.
Yeah, this is the second one in 70 years.
Wow. Okay. So we have the Tennessee Titans, aka COVID outbreak, versus the Buffalo Bills. I don't have a spread for this game because it's not listed on our thing here, but just to kind of give a pick, I think this game can kind of get ugly for Tennessee. I think Buffalo is kind of pissed off that now they got to play these guys on a Tuesday, and then now they got to go and play KC on a short week on Sunday, the week after that. And I think they kind of take it out on Tennessee here. I think the Buffalo's offenses look really good right now. I think they're like the number 2 or number 3 passing offense in the league. Josh Allen right now, I think he's a top 3 MVP candidate. He's looking really solid. The defense need to get their shit together, and we'll see if Tannehill can do anything against Buffalo's defense. But yeah, I'm gonna go Buffalo on this one. I think they win big. I think they drop 30. I'll give them 31, and I'll give Tennessee 14.
Yeah. You want to go ahead?
Yeah, I'll jump in real quick. I don't have much here. It's going to be very interesting to see what this COVID situation did to Tennessee. I think it might have been a better game. I still think that somewhere from the years and years of Buffalo being terrible, I have that same Buffalo mentality of waiting for the other shoe to drop. That might be something to do with my Buffalo Sabres fandom as well. I feel like I'm always waiting for that next piece of bad news, and I might have gone with Tennessee this week, even though I'm not convinced that they're very good either. But with that being said, I think that them being in the news this week, this game being moved to Tuesday, what COVID's done up and down their roster, I think that that's just a very tumultuous week. And Buffalo's not the team that you want to play right now when you're going through some turmoil. I just don't think they are. I think Buffalo's incredibly well coached.
Yeah.
McDermott, I think, might be the best young coach in football. I'm actually going to take that might be out of the way. I think he's excellent. I mean, I don't know that there's anybody that gets more out of his roster, I will say this, than what McDermott does. I think that defense needs to tighten up, and I think that they might be like a playmaker away on defense, especially on the defensive line, from being a real Super Bowl contender. But with that being said, I like Buffalo this week, especially in a week of turmoil for Tennessee. Give me the Bills somewhere around that 30-20 mark. I think Josh Allen's streak of really good play continues, and the Bills take this one home. So Vinny, last but not least, I think Vinny might be muted here.
Yeah, Josh Allen definitely took the next step. I mean, he looked like a quarterback who was kind of lost, made bad decisions, took bad sacks, and this year he's just he took 2 or 3 steps. He looks great. I'm still weeks away, right? I mean, we're from Buffalo, like you said, and we're kind of jaded, but I still think I don't think the Buffalo collapse comes at 4-0. I think the Buffalo collapse, if it does come, comes at 10-2 or 11-3. So I still think we see a continuation of this great play by Buffalo. They're dynamic on offense. They have John Brown. Once he played well last week. He continues to play well once he gets healthy. Diggs just adds such a different dynamic to that offense that it makes them hard to deal with, and they're very well coached. And like I said earlier, I gravitate towards well-coached teams, and Buffalo's one of them. Now, Tennessee, on the other hand, their games have looked really weird this year, right? I mean, a couple games they were down a couple touchdowns and come back and win, and vice versa. They were up a couple touchdowns and giving up that lead. So I'm kind of a little skeptical on what Tennessee does. They don't have that wide receiver is Corey Davis, the kid from Washington, I think. So gonna be head. I like Buffalo this week. I like them to put on a nice little 24-3, 24-6 win. I don't see Tennessee doing that well against that tough Buffalo defense.
The one X factor I think could be in that game though is Derrick Henry, because Buffalo's run defense isn't that great, and he could have a big game, and we could see what happens. But we all like Buffalo. I'm not a big Tennessee guy. That's it, guys. We did it. Week 5 is in the books, man. Let's go play some money. Let's go bet. Let's go win some money. I'm sorry, guys. Right now, I'm watching this finals game between the Heat and the Lakers. This is really good. It's 101, and 2 minutes left.
Please tell me you're rooting for Miami.
I'm rooting for Miami, but at the same time, I wouldn't be mad if LeBron get his 4th one right here.
Ah, man, forget him. I want Jimmy Butler to win.
Yeah, I do too. Jimmy's my guy. So they play hard as hell.
You've got another soldier here to bring on for some basketball talk. Vinny will get you going in there too.
Oh, okay? I will talk basketball all day. College, pro, forget about it.
We're gonna bring back the pen at some point. One last thing before we go. So, if everybody's not convinced on all of our picks right here, what are our locks though? Bryce, give him your lock real quick.
My lock was Pittsburgh over Philadelphia.
Okay, Vinny?
Oh, my lock was Arizona over the Jets.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And my lock, we're going to call it. We're going San Fran over the Dolphins big, because I think San Fran is gonna eat up Miami. So those are the ones to parlay. Those are the ones to put together, boys. The big 3. And listen to Vinny's picks especially. I got a feeling about this kid. This kid's going to be something. Look out.
Yeah, man. We definitely gotta have you on the show again, Vinny, man. This has been a pleasure. You got anything that you want to plug while we wrap this up?
Now, you guys know me on Vinny Palms on Facebook, Vinny_Palms on Instagram. I'm easy to find. You guys hit me up. I had a great time. I want to thank you guys for inviting me. This was a great. I had a great time. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Good. Vinny, do you want to plug your OnlyFans? No, we're gonna keep that bar. We're gonna keep that one private. That's private.
We'll keep that private.
That's for our inner circle.
Vinny Palmieri, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again, sir. LeBron had a big and one, by the way. That was beautiful. If you listen to this podcast, make sure If you listen to this podcast, make sure you go like our Facebook page, Sports Your Enthusiasm Podcast. Go and follow us on Twitter, SYE Pod. Email us, man. I know you've been winning some money off of our picks. You better go let us know how much you're winning. Well, not how much you're winning, but that you're winning. Sports Your Enthusiasm Podcast at gmail.com. Reuter, let the people know what they got to do.
You already know. They already know. Drink lots of water, all the good water, that filtered water, and stay hydrated, stay healthy, wash your hands, cover your face, wear your mask, all that good stuff. Keep it healthy.
Vote.
Big time. Registration. We should have had this one day earlier. Registration, we were due today. I'm already all signed up. We're good to go.
Yes,
we're going to have a politics show, by the way, Bryce. We're gonna have to bring Penn back on for that too. This guy can talk his shit.
You guys might not be ready for that one.
Gentlemen, you guys have a good night. Thank you for listening, guys. We love you. Take care.